7th graders, we are looking at lessons 10 and 11, which are angle problems and then angle problems and solving equations. So first of all, let's look at this chart. So we have 4 different angle relationships that we're going to talk about for lesson 10. So adjacent angles. So here we have BAC and CAD with a common side of AC. So if C belong, and they're adjacent angles, if C belongs to the interior of BAD, which it does. So angles A, which is here, and B are adjacent angles. Okay. Here we have vertical angles. So 2 angles are vertical or vertically opposite if their sides form 2 pairs of opposite rays. So we have A and B because of DCF and GCE. Okay. Next, angles on a line. The sum of the measures of 2 angles that share a ray and form a line is 180. So whatever A plus B is equals 180. And then angles at a point, the measure of all angles formed by 3 or more rays with the same vertex is 360. So that's all the way around. So A plus B plus C equals 360. Okay? So when looking at these problems, we first want to determine the angle relationship. And then second, we want to find the measure of the missing angle. It might be 2 angles, but. So we're going to do this in a little bit different way. I have a whiteboard here. So we're going to look at it here this way. So we have 3x and 2x. So these are 2 missing angles. So first let's determine our angle relationship. I know that's not perfect, but so we have 180, right? Angles on a line. So we know that the sum of these 3 angles is going to equal 180. So what's that called again? Angles on a line. Just gonna write that there so we don't forget. So 180 equals 3x plus 90, because that's what that square means, plus 2x. Now let's solve. So we can simplify, so we would have 5x plus 90 on this side. So let's subtract by 90. So we have 90 equals 5x. We divide by 5. So x equals 90 divided by 5 is 118. Okay, so x equals 18, but we need to find what these 2 angle measures are still. So we're going to take 3 times 18 and 2 times 18. So angle, I didn't label that one because why would we do that? I forgot. So 1 second. See what that label is supposed to be. That's supposed to be 8. So angle BAC equals 3 times 18. 18 plus 18 is 36. Plus 18, 54. So BAC is 54 degrees. DAC equals 36 degrees. Okay, not too bad. So next, let's look at this one. So here we're going to determine that these ones are vertical angles. So we have here, here. So this one is vertical angles. I'm just going to write it that way. So we're looking to find the measure of LEB equals what? Oh, and Y. So KEB. Sorry. So what do we know about vertical angles? So these 2 are going to add up to 180. But these 2, 144 and Y, are going to actually be equal. So KEB is going to be 144 degrees. Because they are on opposite sides, they're corresponding. Now, we're going to take 180 equals 144 plus x, subtract 144, and we're going to get 6, 3. So x is going to be 36 degrees. So angle LEB, 36. Okay, do you see how I got there? We know that these two are equal, and we know that 144 plus x equals 180. Okay, we got one more here. Make sure I'm looking at the right spot on my tab. This is a F. So what do we have here? We are going to use angles on a point. So we have 3 there that meet. Okay. So we have GKF, FKE, and excuse me, EKG. Okay. So we need to find out FKE. So angle FKE equals what? So we know that this one is 90. And let's remember that they all are going to add up to 360. Okay, so let's do that. 360 equals x plus 135 plus 90. So remember, that's what the box means. So 135 and 90 is what? Let's put it over here to add easier. So we have 5, 12, so 225. We're going to subtract 225 from both sides. So x is going to equal 5. Oops, that should be a 5. And so 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 minus 2 is 3. 135. That looks like that could be a 135 angle. 135. So we could add them all back together. 135. 135 is 10. 270. Oops. Plus 90 is 360. So FKE equals 135. Go back to that lesson here. So just a couple more things to look at for lesson 11. Remember, find x or another variable. We had y from the information given on the angles. First, always identify the angle relationship. So a couple more examples. So this one is going to be, just a second, let me double check. Gotta flip through pages. That one, so we have okay. Okay, that one is going to be 3, 6. So angles on a point. Angles on point. Because it's going to add up to be 360. Okay, so 3 or more rays. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we know that it's going to be 360 equals 24 plus x plus 90. Oh, wait, we don't know what MKL is. So we're looking to find MKL, angle MKL, and angle JKG. So how are we going to do that without knowing what it is? Well, I just forgot to write it. It's 5x. So then we have plus 5x here, okay? So we are still looking to find out what it is. I just forgot to give you part of the information. So let's add up our x's and our other numbers. So we have 360 equals 24 plus 90 is 114 plus 6x. We're going to subtract 114 on both sides. So we get 6. 246 equals 6x. Divide by 6. 6 goes into 24 4 times, into 6 once. So x equals 41. So we know angle JKG is 41 degrees. 5 times 41 is 205. So angle MKL is 205 degrees. That makes sense? Last one. This one is again going to all add up to 360, so angles on point. We are looking to find what angle is that? That's A. So J, angle JAH, and angle GAF. So we have 2x. Also, this should be a right angle. Plus 90 plus 225 plus 3x all equals 360. We'll simplify that once we combine. So we have 5x plus 90 plus 225 is 511. 315 equals 360. Not too bad. Let's subtract 315. We're going to get 45 divided by 5 is 9. X equals 9. So JAH, 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9, 27. So obviously all this information is necessary because if you don't find X, you're not going to find what your angle measures are. And being able to know what is on the other side of your equal sign is going to be your angle relationships. So that's it. Your assignment is to complete the Edmodo questions for lessons 10 to 11. There will be some questions that ask you to determine what the angle relationship is, so which one of the 4, and then other problems that will have you solve for X. I will give you the options, but you will need to still figure it out. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.